Be bold. Be original. Be...
Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today, more Invincible Season 2, Episode 2, entitled, In About 6 Hours I Lose My Virginity to a Fish. Okay. So the first episode of the season, I recorded it about a month ago, but haven't edited yet, even as of recording this. I've got the Immortal on the team now. That's a standout thing to me, kind of eyeballing Mark, because, you know, Viltrumite blood. We've had a problem with Viltrumites lately. Some guy was multi-dimensional gatewaying copies or versions of himself to one place to have the cloners build a machine to get everything all in one head, and that did not work out. Now, if that is that guy going to be a major villain or just some asshole throughout the season, I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, first season we had like kaijus and invasions and Martians and just like anything that could happen did. I know everyone rushed to watch this show when it came out, and it's now mid to late January, and the back half of the season is still not out. So I'm going to start ramping these up and recording and getting them out now, because I'm sure there's a drought in the Invincible reaction marketplace right now. I say all those words jokingly, but I just know attention, you know, flies to shows, and then when there's a drought, people stir up. So hopefully these come out at a time when you all are looking for them, you all being people on the internet who just found this from searching or the algorithm. But if you're here, welcome. I hope you enjoy yourself. I ramble a lot. I do not ask you to subscribe, though. That's every other channel begging for your time and attention. I'm just here, whether you want me or not. So, with no more rambling, let's get into the second episode of Invincible from Season 2, entitled In About 6 Hours I Lose My Virginity to a Fish. Sounds more like an episode of The Boys, actually. Here we go.
It probably seemed like this day would never come. For others, it came far too quickly.
That voice, I know you. Yeah, Carl.
For what comes next? You are.
Mark's not seriously gonna miss his own graduation, is he? I mean, you only get to say goodbye to high school once.
Who cares?
He'll be here. He promised.
He promised. Is that a new Season 2 thing where he does what he says he's gonna do?
So ignorant of your true crimes against terra firma.
Yeah, they showed this dude alive at the end of Season 1. Like he's still...
Professor Seismic, right?
I never taught.
But didn't you fall into like a huge pool of lava?
I fell into a new realm of understanding. Stolen from the earth. Iron ripped from her loins. Bricks made of the clay she bleeds from humanity's endless ruinations.
Isn't that most buildings?
Yeah, everyone's been doing this forever.
One's made of wood. Everything else, we're taking back.
Till the wood villain comes out and is like, these trees remember. Burning, hacking, slashing, gnawing. Oh, damn. Dude kind of reminds me of Sigma a little bit from Overwatch, just because he floats around and is a mad scientist. That's about it between them.
For without adversity, there can be no triumph. Without testing your limits, you will never know how strong you truly are.
His dad has done that chop before on people.
You're running out of time, kid.
I know.
Against the power of darkness!
Nice save, Mark. Would have been better if you had stopped him before he destroyed another one of America's greatest.
I think flying up through the center did more damage than the cracks he did.
Hey there, hero. Good timing. Is that Sulfur? Marcus Sebastian. I thought we weren't keeping secrets from each other anymore.
Justine.
That's going to be their code words for each other, isn't it? Sebastian and Justine.
Be bold. Be original. original. Be
Ah. It transitioned to all red in the first episode of the season to now cracking to reveal the blue behind.
Amber, summer plans. Go.
Nothing but swimming pools and sleeping late for 2 whole months.
That doesn't sound bad.
Do you even know your state comptroller?
I don't even know what a state comptroller is.
I'm gonna go help finish the reconstruction up in Chicago.
She could fix the monument really quick, right? Just
Right now, I'm just happy helping people.
Speaking of...
Wait a minute.
I'm on call. Cecil might need me.
Here.
What's this?
Virgin Mai Tai.
Very funny.
She'd be amazing at everything, right? Like, not just rearranging matter, but like creating things out of things that aren't there.
Come on, they were trying to save their planet.
from their own slaves.
The Martian episode.
We need to strike first. Send up that Invincible guy again.
You're talking about starting an interplanetary war.
Well, what makes you think I know anything about Martians? Is that how you say it, Martians?
One of them was turned, yeah.
You are a smart Earth astronaut.
Hey, everything okay, Russ?
Yeah, the Sequids took over the planet, but the Martians could do the shape-shifting, so...
But it's been months, and quite frankly, Livingston, this is the U.S. Space Administration, not therapy. I don't know how else to say this.
Please don't kill me!
What?
Spare me!
I thought he wanted to go up on another ship just to get back to Mars.
But effective immediately, you're taking a temporary leave till you can get your head on straight.
Okay, see, I got worried for a moment. It's like, oh, they're all dead. No. The power of rebar and concrete. Brick.
Saved you some work.
But now those guys are all out of, like, weeks of pay.
What the hell do you think you're doing? You scared the piss out of my entire crew. How do I know that's the code? You know what? Go stuff your coat up your ass. And if it was up to the bureaucrats, we'd be sleeping in high school gyms until Labor Day.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, but how? It might not be up to code, though. Faulty shit is bad.
Someone cut through all the red tape and did something.
Yeah, but then you move out and someone else moves in and it collapses on them, and it's not your fucking problem, lady. I'm kind of on the contractor side by default, but... yeah, she could single-handedly solve starvation in the world, like housing crisis. Why hasn't she? I don't know. I remember watching her special episode that was just about her. I entitled it Season 2, Episode 0. But I don't think she can just create matter, right? But she seemingly is.
No, everything's fine. Great, actually. I was just thinking about you and... Is something wrong?
Since when do you drink coffee?
Since I got my powers.
It keeps doing that. I told Cecil those contractors he hired were total amateurs.
The furniture people at the last job site I was at, they were amateurs. They kept fucking up everything.
I found some crazy deals online. I'm thinking beach trip.
I want to, but Cecil told me the Guardians are working out some issues, and I don't know if I can take off right now.
I understand why you think you have to prove yourself, but you don't. You're a good person. No one thinks you're going to turn out like your father.
But then why would you even say it?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's not what I meant.
Mark, I need you.
Thank God.
Oh, his mom is awesome. Like, she was saying all the good and right stuff. It was the first to break the ice about your dad.
Fuck your training, man.
Oh.
People try and kill me every single day. Look, I don't need that shit at home.
We are not dating. And second, that's inappropriate language for the workplace. So kiss your own boo-boo. Boo. Boo.
HR, what's going on here?
You goddamn geriatric hypocrite.
This is none of your business.
Deal with it.
Damn.
We called them heroes. role models, protectors, but no one ever expected to call
This,
Guardians
oh, the music was weird. I was thinking it was going to be the big brain guy.
King of Atlantis. Aquarius first won hearts.
Our Martian friend is going to eat frozen pizza.
On the scene, with his gentle nature and kind spirit, Martian Man made Earth his home.
We've had multiple corroborated sightings of Darkwing.
Which is perturbing me, considering that I personally ID'd what was left of his ribcage last year.
Oh, Darkwing got grabbed by Omni-Man and slammed face first into the ground, right?
Midnight City. Been a virtual no man's land since the Midnight Magician cursed it back in '02.
So, when you say cursed, is that like a metaphor, or...?
Permanent midnight, perpetual darkness, summer on the dark side of the moon.
Bloop. Bloop. Why would anyone live there? Wait a minute.
Helping make sure scum like you never hurt another innocent person again.
Darkwing was at my 12th birthday party, so I'm pretty sure he doesn't kill people. Also, pretty sure he's dead.
Killed by your father, Invincible, which is why I carry on his work. I was Night Boy, his assistant.
Night Boy.
You mean sidekick?
He's no Robin, okay?
You hear them too?
Huh?
The voices.
Oh, man. Hey, you're coming with me. Ow! I felt that.
My predecessor developed this exoskeleton to help even the field against those like you.
I said I felt that punch. I didn't say it hurt.
I mean, maybe being in his element, or this cursed realm, there's something you're not aware of that he can exploit.
There are dark things here. Hungry things. Even I don't dare to stay too long. But I hope you like it. Let go!
Not until you take me back.
I think we found one of those hungry things.
You would never.
Like you said, I'm Omni-Man's son. You have no idea what I'm capable of.
Toeing the line there, Mark. Little Luke going into Jabba's palace there, Luke. Or great Mark.
You'll have to ask Darkwing's sidekick when he regains consciousness.
I gotta sign off. Something just came up.
Anything I can do?
I doubt it. Debbie, what a pleasant surprise. What can I do for you?
Mark almost missed his high school graduation because of you.
Not a big deal. Somebody you never met says your name over a microphone, they hand you a piece of paper, and you walk off stage.
That he's not like his father.
Debbie?
I can't believe you'd even think that after everything Mark went through. And what if you decide you can't trust him? What then?
That won't happen.
Then we release that Kraken monster on him. No, he's dead.
And he calls the shots. You have my word.
Sir, the Mars file you requested.
Donald?
Debbie, are you okay? I don't know what that was about.
Clone, a backup, a brother. Dude had no idea why she was acting weird to see him, so...
Mom, it's me. I'll put on some tea and we can just talk, okay?
Things have been a little tight lately financially, but...
I feel like some of the animation this episode has been ever so slightly off. Like the lips and some of the action pieces like skip some frames, but it didn't look like a good transition.
What are you doing in a Burger Mart shirt?
It's called an honest day's work.
I can give you and Mom whatever you want.
I've provided for this family longer than you've been alive.
There, 24 karat. You can sell this.
Turn it back.
I need to work myself to death and hate my life and run my health down because there's no other thing that gives me worth than to...
No, comptroller, you know, overseeing budgets, auditing state finances. It's critical work and... Hello? Hello? Local politics might not be as sexy as flying around in tights, but that doesn't mean you're the only one saving the world.
See? That's a better slogan.
I feel like they've dialed her back from last season. Like last season, I didn't like her, Amber. A lot of people, I think, didn't like Amber.
Ooh, unexpected, but appreciated. Let me go grab my bag. There's this great Thai place down the street.
Like everyone wanted to like her. Struggle Nation, man. They hate her the most.
can look now.
Oh my god. You brought me to Paris?
Sort of.
Yo, Spider-Man couldn't even get it right in Paris.
Okay. Yeah, so it's just Las Vegas. Okay? You only get an hour for lunch, and I can't fly you to Europe that fast without your skin ripping off.
I'm so stupid I didn't recognize where they actually were.
You get an A for effort. And for letting me keep my skin on.
Well, I didn't want to get you all the baggage of dating a superhero without any of the perks.
Parlay, pivot that into, instead of skin coming off, clothes coming off. That's how you do.
Just make sure the voice in your ear isn't the only one you listen to.
You're way too good for me.
I just had some dirty thoughts, but I'm gonna keep them to myself.
Turns out the Atlanteans are sore about Omni-Man murdering their king Aquarius. Atlantean law dictates that his sentence falls to his next of kin. You. The only way to atone for the king's murder is to marry his widow.
I can't marry a fish. I have a girlfriend.
Strictly symbolic. All you have to do is go through the ceremony.
Ceremony. But the name of this episode is Losing Virginity to a Fish.
What exactly am I looking at?
You're right.
Right, the Atlanteans. The fish guy was on the team.
How? We got King Lizard rotting in a prison cell.
It appears that Supreme Lizard has seized control in his absence. Are you sure they're ready?
If they can't take down the Lizard League, they'll never be ready.
Yeah, really, the team could have defeated the Lizard League.
Not this bullshit again. I'm not doing another me. That me better not be you, Rudy.
It's not.
Who are you?
I call me the Shapesmith.
Okay, I was wondering how we were doing this.
Guardians!
Things usually this weird around here?
You have no idea.
I want to make a goober fish reference, but I don't see a goober fish. This feels like a One Punch Man episode. Like, we gotta defeat the Sea King. That fish has a rack on her. Am I ridiculous? Is this ridiculous? You just can't put tits on a fish.
I'm very sorry for what my father did, but I can't do this.
We abolished that barbaric custom. What do you think we are, savages?
Oh my...
So what's the new custom?
So what's a new law?
Trial by combat.
Release the Depth Dweller!
Depth Dweller? Alright, here comes Gooberfish. Oh, what was it called in Conehead? You will Norfolk the Garthak! Oh, Pokemon Seahorse.
Seems a little unfair.
I'm getting vibes like,
Okay.
Like the rabbit. Oh! Oh, an anglerfish monster. Holy fuck. I was thinking about the rabbit from Monty Python.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Look, I only do low voltage electrical work. I don't know about all this bad furniture and mailboxes that don't work. Shoddy work that they had done. Maybe they expect it to blow up again.
I love it. It looks recently renovated.
It looks like they didn't even know what they were doing. When you earn the money, you can decide where we live.
She's not your pet.
What was that?
Oh, it just clicked with me. She's not your pet because Nolan thought that she was like a pet to him.
Your file on Atlantean law needs some serious updating.
This wasn't the deal.
Shit!
He has to fly through the water instead of the air, so it's changing the physics a little bit.
How far away is that backup?
Incoming.
Yeah, but it's gonna break the chains, yeah. Oh god, Subnautica. Oh, I thought it was gonna come after Mark. It's just going after them.
That thing got loose. It's killing everyone.
Well, they should have thought about that before they brought it home from the store.
I can't leave those people to die.
You're not your father, Mark.
That's why I'm going back. Okay. Now we can do this.
Well, what, did you figure out punching him in the soft spots? I mean, come on. Get the fuck out of here, guy. What's down that hole? What if, like, their school is down there, or their village? Well, yeah, clearly that was like a Gandalf Balrog situation right there.
Atlantis is calling it even since you saved the Queen's life. The next time I give you an order...
You listen. Give it to the boys in R&D. I want a report in a week.
Yes, sir.
You gotta translate what it was saying, or was there something in the background?
Distressed when she saw me.
And she's a distressed person. After the number Nolan did on her, who knows what's going through her head. Anything else, Donald?
I'm getting a Soma vibe. Like Donald is a backup that they can print onto a body, upload it if the real one dies.
You had your job for years, and losing it must feel awful. I know how hard you worked to provide for Mom and me.
Like you helped Chicago? The whole lot was unstable. That's why the city never built there. Your powers don't make you a hero. They make you dangerous.
I mean, I want the dad to get it. That's up to him, you know? Fuck! Bottle. She's gonna throw it.
Fuck! You motherfucker!
The Guardians could use someone with your talents.
Really?
Are you just getting onto the team? What? All those people from the tryouts?
I can tell you. I was born a baby human right here on the planet of Earth.
He's getting cut off. No, we're getting it. Oh no, we cut back to Mars.
I got my superpowers in a random industrial accident.
I'm so stupid. The shapesmith, it is because the Martian guy was all bendy, they're all stretchy. And that's what the shapesmith can do.
To use my abilities for good and to help people and to protect my planet, no matter what.
They had to spoon feed it to me. I was wondering why we were getting that guy repeatedly.
Because I am a normal human superhero. Am I in?
It was embarrassing. Yes, it was my plan. But we are not a joke.
Lizard League.
No matter what
we are not a joke.
Social media says, we are the Lizard League. We will rise again. Any day now.
Animation cut short on her. Long may he reign. It's over.
Anyone is going to turn this organization around. It's going to be King Lizard. Any objections?
Okay, Lizard League has been reestablished.
Why should I tell you anything? Who the hell are you anyway?
What? What?
He has an old friend who can help you, given your current predicament.
Is this our Mark or a different Mark?
After our ultimatum, they ambushed my dad with experimental quantum bombs. Still cost them most of Europe.
Freeze! Who the hell are you?
Donald and alternate Donald and kind of looks like Mallory from The Boys.
Make him pay for what he did to your world.
What? Stop! Hey, you promised you'd help me! Hey! Don't leave me here!
Okay. Okay. My take on that is alternate Mark, and dude was getting information from him. Yeah. Okay, let's get to the outro. Season 2, Episode 2. In about 6 hours, I lose my virginity to a fish. It's summer break for Mark and his friends, but supervillains don't take a vacation. Mark is forced to face the consequences of Omni-Man's double life. Okay. I think it's really interesting that this episode kind of touched on former members of the Guardians of the Globe, because we had Darkwing's son, or assistant boy, Nightwing boy, Night Boy. references to the Martian from season 1 because of this infected guy, this Martian that is on Earth and is now trying to blend in with the team as, you know, some shapeshifter guy, Shapesmith. And then, of course, the Atlanteans, the fish people, you know, we saw a little bit of them in season 1, mainly when the fish got killed with the hammer and when the family showed up at the funeral. And then there was a bunch of secondary stuff, too, like we saw Donald, who is alive and well. Maybe it's a Donald from an alternate... They plucked a Donald from a different universe or something. A different dimension. A different Donald in the multiverse. But I'm leaning towards some clone or some default body. And if something happens, they just upload the last save file. Consciousness to the body, thaw it out, and, you know, new Donald. As far as season 1 callbacks, we had Rex going to the shower, but that didn't work out for him because the Immortal was there with Duplicate. So that was like another callback to the first season. Debbie, you know, being called a pet or not wanting that woman to feel like she was a pet in the relationship. Debbie showed some emotional range this episode. Not that she didn't last season, but just emphasis on it this time around. Oh yeah, in the very beginning of the episode, we had that Dr. Seismic guy, another callback. So, episode feels more like the first season. The first one was kind of establishing this alternate timeline and this guy jumping between them. And then this episode closed with that in the credits. So, you know, I wasn't sure if that guy was going to come back right away or come in later, but episodes 1 and 2 had that guy opening portals and jumping around. So, I don't know if we're going to see him any more of this, you know, first half of the season, episodes 3 and 4, or if maybe he'll be back in the back half of the season, but nobody knows because that's not out yet. But that's going to do it for me for now, so thank you all so much for being here. I'm looking forward to the 3rd and 4th episodes, but I will watch them another day. Thanks again, and goodbye.